guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the People Power Fantasy Football Podcast, and this is Ryan Harper.
Nick, the Giant Slam.
The Giant
And
Slam?
Tempest.
Woo.
Did you say the
Yeah.
Giant Slam?
The Giants.
Oh, the Giant Slam. Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. How do turkeys sound? Cock-a-doodle-doo? Is that right?
Something like that.
Something like that. All right, well, before we get into the food, let's get into the recap for last week's football game. Today, we had an interesting one. We had a Thursday night game that, for me, sucked because the guy I was playing decides, I'm just going to get 7 touchdowns between 2 dudes. No big deal. No big deal. It's common.
Just fuck Ryan Harper in general.
So, and then by the end of the week, he ended up having, I think, 11 or 12 touchdowns through all of his guys combined, which, how do you beat that?
Every player on the team had a touchdown.
It was crazy. So, that being said, I clearly lost, and I didn't even, whatever. I'm going to forget about that week. And then, if that wasn't a surprise enough, Snowflake beat Luck of the Irish. Holy how?
Because, I don't know.
Good explanation. You are a poet. Wow, that was beautiful.
The gods looked down on me on that day.
We had Total Domination beating 2 Girlies, 1 Cup. We had Green Around the Gills defeating the Joker. We had Average Joe's not being so average this week when they dominated Beer Money when they beat them by over 90 points. 90 points. Beer Money, what the hell's wrong with you? You scored 83 points. How? You're terrible. And then we had the EBDB beating Rams, bringing it up the rear. Lamb, that's where you go.
Yeah, it was a good week, especially for me, not for you, unfortunately.
That happens.
But, I mean, at least it happened now, not in the playoffs. That's what you can look at. All right, but week 12, the week of Thanksgiving, the week where I stuff my face and go into a coma. We have the Joker going up against Green Around the Gills. Brown and Keep You Later going up against Rams, bringing it up the rear. We have Mark's team, which is a bunch of letters. I'm not even going to try anymore. Going up against the Average Joes. We have the 2 Girlies, 1 Cup going up against the Snowhawks. We have Total Domination going up against Luck of the Irish. And Beer Money going up against the Snowflakes.
Oh, that's the match of the week right there, man. You know why it's the match of the week?
Time. It's the Sunday. That's a Sunday night football.
Yeah.
Of fantasy football.
But do you know why that is the game of the week, Lamb? Do you care to elaborate for our viewers?
Well, if the gods do love me like they did last week, and I end up being victorious this week, I would no longer be last place.
Holy cow. Hold the phone. You're telling me if you win this week, Snowflake will no longer be in 12th place. That's what you're saying to me.
Yeah.
Wow. My money's on you. Who will be in last place if you win this week?
Beer Money.
Beer Money, imagine that. Imagine that. The guy who will not trade Jay and Jay because he drafted him first in the first round, so that he's automatically a first round value. Has a bad record? You're telling me that guy that doesn't know anything about fantasy football has a bad record? Wow, that's mind blown. Mind blown.
I know it's only week 12, but I'm smelling a wild card for me. I don't know anybody else.
Oh, that's great. So the power rankings, there have been some changes, obviously, especially with me losing. They've been pretty consistent lately. It seems like the top core have been staying where they were, the bottom core have been staying where they were. So right now we have, at number 1, Brown and Keep You Later has dethroned Snowhawks, and Snowhawks fell to number 2. Mark is still number 3. Green Around the Gills has moved up 2 spots to number 4. Total Domination has moved up 2 spots to number 5. Two Girlies, One Cup fell 2 spots to number 6. Rams Bringing It Up the Rear fell 2 spots to 7. And then we still have Average Joe's at 8. We still have the Joker at 9. We still have Luck of the Irish at 10. And we still have Beer Money at 11 and Snowflake at 12. The bottom's still the same, but there's been some movement now in the top half. And the top half, obviously, are the teams playing for the playoffs. So that's exciting to see that switch happening, from last week to this week.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. But take a moment to reflect because, I've been going by many names in this league. The Fat Kid, also Mark.
Oh my God, please name your team the Fat Kid. What will it take for you to make your team name the Fat Tempest? Do you want his name to be the Fat Kid?
Well, yeah, of course. That'd be epic.
Dude, you have to do it now. A girl told you to do it, Lamb. You have to do it.
I'll do it now. Well, after the podcast.
Right now.
Podcast. But yeah, I've been called the Fat Kid, the kid who only draft Newton because I'm a bandwagon fan by, the Joker. Dumbass by multiple people, known as you and Mark. But now, I am the Giants of fantasy football, of the People Power League.
Hang on a second. Before you finish, you have this build-up that you're going to say, people say I'm this, people say I'm that. Now, I was expecting you to be like, I'm actually a god, a Greek god, carved from stone. But no, you say you're the Giants.
Yeah, the 2-win Giants, the 2-win Fat Kid.
That build-up was epic, and the ending was not so epic.
It is what it is, Just natural old Giants. Next week I will be the winner and not be last place again, hopefully. Fingers crossed, please.
You crack me up. You go from a robot voice to like a little kid and like that, like instantly. You're like, I will win next week, and then I will be like
Whatever do you mean?
That should, that kid voice. That should be the voice of every, whenever we make fun of Bader or Fat Tony. That should be the voice we use. Like, I drafted J.J. in the first round. He's worth everything. That should be the voice when we're making fun of these idiots.
Christian McCaffrey's worth a first round draft pick.
J.J. is a god.
Deshaun Watson ain't even that good.
All right. Well, awesome. I'm glad you're the New York Giants. Someone's got to be the New York Giants. I'm just glad it's not me.
At least I'm not the Browns.
That's true. We don't have Browns in the league because everyone at least has one win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last week was... It's time to get serious, folks. No more making fun of the league members with their J.A.J. nonsense. Now it's time for serious bullshit, okay? And I say serious bullshit because that's exactly what this is. In this league, I know you guys don't like to trade. I know you guys are all attached to your J.A.J's and your injured Odell Beckham with Bader. But tomorrow, on Thanksgiving, when the first kickoff, when the kickoff happens in the first game, there's no more trades the whole year. You know what that means? That if you're in the playoff hunt, if you're in that 5, 6, 7, 8 range, you're going to rely solely on the waiver wire. Just saying, not too late. You still have a couple hours by the time this hits that you can make a trade. You can't do draft pick trades, but you can still trade your players. What you need to do is find a lesser team that's not going to make the playoffs and basically steal away their good players is the trick right now. But it's going to be harder because you waited till this week. So anyway, yeah, trade deadline officially will be hit tomorrow.
Yeah. Woo. It is what it is. I never trade because I'm stupid. I should have, but woo. But now going on to the predictions we do at the end of this show. Last week, Ryan pulled ahead. For the 6 that we had predicted, he got every single one right.
Well, football, and I know football, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, well, some of it, like the Saints winning and the Falcons winning, were kind of bullshit. But it is what it is. That's another topic.
Hey, a win's a win. Now, ask any football player, any real football player. It doesn't matter if you win by a point or 50 points. Winning's winning.
Yeah.
He's right, Lamb. Don't be salty.
I'm salty. I'm taking some salt, putting it on fries, so I'm a fat kid.
You're going to get bloated, man.
I already am.
He was born bloated. He came out of the womb just bloated as fuck. He's like,
I was born with food in my...
Name to the fat kid, because look how well you're embracing it. You got all these freaking comebacks, and it's perfect. It's your new persona.
Yeah.
That's why you need to cosplay as Peter Griffin. You have to do it.
It would be perfect.
All right, and then
he's like, fuck you guys.
And me and Tempest both got 3 right that week as well, bringing it up to the leaderboard right now with Ryan having 31 points.
Ira.
Me, the Lamb, the Giants having 27, and the Temp Dog with 26.
Not bad.
Well, this week's a new week. I could pull ahead, hopefully. Probably not.
You won't.
But first up for the Thanksgiving games, we have the Vikings at the Lions. I will let Tempest go pick this one first. The GOAT.
I'm going to go with the Vikings.
What about you,
I'll
Lamb?
start that shit again.
I'm going to go Vikings.
Yeah, I want to go Vikings, but Detroit typically plays pretty good football on Thanksgiving every year. I want to go Detroit.
All right, you'll probably get it right for just magic, but then we have the Chargers at Mark's new favorite team or old favorite team, the Cowboys, or as he refers to them as
the boys.
The boys. Dim boys.
I'm going Cowboys on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers too. I'm probably never gonna pick the Cowboys. So.
See, Tempest is on my side now.
Oh, have fun being with the loser, man.
I won't be in last place alone. And then the the Thursday night game for Thanksgiving. The Giants, which were named after me, at the Redskins.
Well, you have to pick the Giants because that's your team, man.
But I'm not.
But you have to.
But I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going Redskins.
I'll go with the Giants.
Game changer.
Are you going to go with your girlfriend and go Giants?
No.
What? She's going with you the last two.
Wow.
You're abandoning her?
I was supporting you and everything. I feel so betrayed.
Yeah, what the hell? If the sinking ship's sinking, you have to stay with her. You can't jump off and let her die.
Yeah, we gotta die together.
Yeah.
Don't be Rose.
Yeah, don't be Rose.
Pull me on the fucking... Pull me onto the plank with you.
Yeah, don't be...
Don't let me drown alone. Or jump off into the water with me and drown with me.
I can't. I'm too fat. I'll sink.
No, fat people float, Lamb. You could let me sit on your big belly and we could survive.
It's true.
Or at least I could. You could sacrifice yourself for me.
Okay. Ryan, you see these spikes in the audio?
Yeah.
Edit that out.
Okay. That ain't happening.
Alright, we have the Panthers at the Jets.
Panthers at the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going to go Carolina.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, me too. Gotta be loyal. So.
At least someone's loyal here, unlike Lamb.
Yeah.
These hoes ain't loyal. That was the name that was written after me.
It was.
We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Falcons.
I want Tampa Bay to win so bad. But I don't see how they can win. Yeah, I want to go Atlanta.
You gonna go the Falcons?
The Falcons.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Good.
Because
I'll
fuck Atlanta.
go with the Falcons too.
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
Yeah, because I'm abandoning you, Lamb. You can think on your own.
Ha
Then, which is, I guess, is the America's Game of the Week. The New Orleans Saints at the Rams.
Ooh. Wow, that's going to be a good game. Holy cow. I didn't know they were playing. Who's home again? L.A.?
The Rams. Yeah, L.A.
Oh, man. L.A. fell apart last week when they actually played a really good team.
They were at Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but that game was interesting because if you watched it, opening drive, Rams ran down the field and scored. They looked like the typical Rams. And then adjustments were made, and they didn't do anything the rest of the game. They couldn't adjust to the adjustments. And it was like their first real test, and they failed miserably. I want the Rams to win this, but my concern is look at what the Saints did last week. They were down, and guess what? They did something that they haven't done all year. They gave the ball to Drew Brees. That's the difference maker right there. He was at like 220 yards, and there's like 4 minutes to go in the game, and Drew Brees like, oh, I got to throw it? Okay, here, 500 yards later, we won. And I want to go to New Orleans just because I think the team's too young, and the coaching staff is too young for the Rams to pull this off.
Yes, I'm in the same boat. I want the Rams to win, but I'm going to say the Saints because that's how just the way Saints been playing with Drew Brees.
They got everything, man, on that team. It's scary. They got a good defense. They got a run game. And they have fucking Drew Brees sitting there as a last resort. How do you use Drew Brees as a last resort is beyond me. But they're doing it and they're winning.
Wow. And what about you, Tempest?
Well, I guess I'll make things interesting and go with the Rams. Hopefully they'll pick themselves back up and win the game.
I hope you're right, Tempest, on that one.
I really am, too. All right, now it's the Packers at Steelers.
Steelers?
It's not even an option anymore without AA Ron.
What about you, Tim Dog?
Well, I'll go with Steelers too. I guess I don't want to be on the stupid side with the Packers. So.
Well,
I mean, then again, a few weeks ago, me and Ron were like, well, there's no way the Giants are going to beat Denver.
You'd be stupid to pick the Giants, and then the Giants, devoured Denver.
It was
True. You never know what's going to happen.
Right, yeah. And then the last game of the week, Monday night, will be the Texans at Ravens.
Well, we know who Tempest is going for.
Yeah, the Ravens.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
I'll go against you guys then, so haha.
Alright, you going to the Tennessee Texans. Yeehaw.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I was joking. You said the Tennessee Texans.
Okay. All right, well, that's a lot of predictions, and let's see who's winning next week.
Yeah, hopefully. Me. But probably not.
I'm going to count on it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Get fat and send us lots of pictures. We like pictures of those fat bellies. You know, when you eat. What they call them? Food babies. Yeah, food baby pictures. Those are the best.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
No, it's cock-a-doodle-doo.
Gobble gobble.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Gobble.